You know, so many things that you can observe about a black woman that are absolutely gracious, and yet they're being absolutely burned in the media and in society. It's a shame. It's a damn shame.
Welcome back to my channel, Morrison. Hey, I am Iloho, your favorite unicorn. I know it's like, girl, like, it's always a different vibe when you come back to my channel. That's why you can't miss none of my videos. Like, what are you doing? Some of y'all might know. Some of y'all been rocking with me for a while. Let me give you your credits, sis. Let me give you your credits, sis. This video is gonna be a reaction video. A lot of you guys sent me the link to his video via Instagram and was like, girl, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this. I watched part of it and I was like, you know what, let me watch the full thing on my channel so that you guys can see my reaction. Y'all know I get very political on my channel. I'm also very opinionated, and I'm glad that you guys want to hear my opinion. So we're gonna be watching this together, guys, and if you haven't seen this video, you're in for a treat. So the title of this video is 11 sensual things that black women do that white guys love. So already, like, what? Oh, really? So you think you know us? This is my first time seeing his videos. His name is Cohen, I want to say Nanik. Yes, Cohen Nanik. Let's watch.
In this video, I will be going over 11 things that are sensual about black women and mixed race women. Because when I say black women, I also mean mixed race women. 11 sensual things that black and mixed race women do that...
Let me just stop there, because I think I've spoken about my stance on this. I've seen other YouTubers. I really like Paris Milan's videos, but I know she does take a very strong stance and she does not believe, you know, biracial women are black. And, you know, I respect her perspective. You guys have seen my videos, so, you know, I do have a different perspective when it comes to that. But this is the thing with biracial for me. Just because you are biracial, it doesn't mean that you will necessarily take on the phenotype of the stereotypical mixed race, right? So it doesn't mean, just because you are mixed race, it doesn't mean you will quote unquote look mixed race, like the stereotypical mixed race. I could be mixed race. I could tell you, yeah, my father is this and my mother is that, and look completely black. You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't think it's fair to take away the experience of mixed race or biracial people who still have the phenotype of black. Like, I just don't personally think it's fair. But at the same time, I don't like to discredit people who, you know, have a black parent and might have the same experience as me, might have a different experience as me. But from the white man's perspective, let's just talk about his perspective. He said, when I say black women, I mean black 100% and biracial, meaning they have a black parent. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all really think white people see us as, oh, you're a light-skinned black, you're a dark-skinned black, no, they see you as black. They don't know if you biracial or you light-skinned, or if you biracial or you dark-skinned. Y'all black. Y'all all dark and y'all all black. Colorism is a real thing, but from the everyday white person, y'all are all black. And that includes you too, Latino. Who, what, where, when, why? Oh, you mixed black? Oh, you light skin? Oh, you dark? Oh, you brown? Oh, you caramel? Oh, I just see black. That's what they see. But I just wanted to make that point. This is his opinion.
White guys absolutely love. Now, not every white guy may be able to verbalize these things. As with my other videos, I tend to get really detailed. But yeah, I think that you'll enjoy these 11 things. How black and mixed race women hold certain things that they own or that they use. So let's get started with the first one, gesture. Hand on the counter. What I've observed with black women is that they, you know, when you're in a grocery store, and when normally a woman would pick out something and she would say, oh, but I want that, or I want that. Well, what I've noticed with dark-skinned women is that a lot of these may be generalizations, but I've noticed it with a lot of different women who are dark-skinned. They are very gracious in their movements, so they're going to
Especially when you get them nails done. That's a fact.
Chicken.
He's Yo! He said, I want that piece of chicken. Like, I can't even get mad because I personally love chicken and I'm not afraid to say it. Yep, I want that piece of chicken. And if my nails are done, it's a wrap. Yep, this is accurate.
When I was observing a black woman in a supermarket.
Raise your hand if you've ever noticed a white guy just observing you. Like, yo, he's that guy. A lot of times I feel like we just jump to like the, what, you never saw a black beautiful person before? And it's probably like, damn, but you really are beautiful though. Just give him the benefit of the doubt. But this is very interesting because now I really want to know, because I've been watched a lot. So I want to know, what are the findings? What did you take? At least he admitted it. Ciao.
It's kind of like this graciousness or grace about them. And then as soon as they start interacting with the salesperson behind the counter for the meat department or the bread department, make these I'm a man, so it's difficult for me to do this, but these hand movements, and then they say, I want that, and that, and yeah, just two from those over there, kind of like that. So that's the first one. The second one, I'm gonna have to turn the camera for this one. It's kind of like this. They put their elbow on the wall. It's kind of like this. You know, very. I know this looks.
Sis is mad.
And it just kind of.
Sis was mad when she did that. Like, I'm gonna just sit here and wait. Elbow on the wall. It could be elbow on your knee, elbow on the wall. My elbow gotta be somewhere when I'm upset.
But not in a bad way, but there's almost exaggerated kind of femininity about them. And normally exaggerated is used in not so positive context, but I do absolutely mean it in a positive context. You see this kind of like this, as if they're the queens of femininity.
I don't think it's exaggerated. Even though he said it's in a nice way, it's not exaggerated. It is just natural femininity. Like, y'all just not used to it. But it's nothing exaggerated about it. That's just what it's supposed to be. It's really the original definition of feminine. That's what you're just, yeah.
That is not to put down other races. I know it gets boring, but I have to include that in these videos because I try my utter best not to do that. But they have these movements about them. It's like this wave, you know. When you look at the ocean, you see those waves crashing into the shore. It's kind of like that. It's a black woman has this natural flow about her that makes her very very gracious. This is also why they say Mother Nature. She's feminine. She's a woman. And when I look at a black woman and she makes little hand gestures and the elbow, I see that reflected in that black woman. Especially, I see this especially, of course, with ladies who are, you know, have a more voluptuous or voluptuous behind. You see
Big booties.
behind moves with that flow of that curve with them as they walk. I'm sure you've seen this, and it really like it.
He's talking about switching. I mean, you walk and you got a little junk and it just jiggle with the walk. He's comparing it to waves in the ocean. Very poetic. I like that. I do like that.
And it invokes the imagination. Now, some of you will say, "Oh, well, he's talking about the sexual arousal feelings," but that's not even it. It's just that what I just explained in the previous examples about the wave. It's that the movement, when you see a woman walking, you see her behind, left to right, left to right, left to right. If you look at it from a kind of an angle, it's almost like that wave. Because, you know, a wave makes that same movement, but then it's like the waves crashing in. You see that? And like a Yeah, like a wave, you know. The fourth example is, this is actually in the interaction that I've noticed is that when a black woman is either interested in you or finds something that you say interesting, their one of their shoulders, like the left one or the right one, doesn't really matter, they lean forward. So it's a very gentle kind of leaning forward, kind of like, or with the other one, kind of like, does that translate well on the screen? does that translate well on the screen?
Oh my gosh. You know what's so crazy? Like, even though he looks so crazy doing this, he's absolutely right. Like, I lean with everything. I know y'all seen all my videos. This shoulder get the going.
Dark-skinned women maintain eye contact more so than non-black or non-dark-skinned women.
You just taught that when someone is talking to you, you look at them in their eyes. So I'm gonna look you in your eyes, and I also want to see if you're lying or not.
Duh. When you talk to another person, you're always talking to a person. But I don't get that same feeling. Like sometimes I talk to people, and it's like I'm talking to a wall. It's like they're in front of me, but then they're not.
Listen, I know a couple people I dated that have said talking to me is like talking to a wall. Cause listen, okay, if I'm not trying to hear you, I'm not trying to hear you. Point blank, period.
I'll be 45 this year. I've almost never come across that. A black woman stands in front of you, you have a conversation with her, and she looks at you, and she raises her eyebrows when things may be not clearly understood. She really, and I guess this is a separate point, she really shows through her facial expressions if she is following along with you.
That's a fact.
Whereas many people that I encounter in my life who are non-black, it's like their face just like remains, there's a certain sturdiness in their face, like a I don't know, a lack of movement. She really liked, or I made an impression on her, or wow, she was really engaged in the conversation. And that is something that...
And most likely she didn't give a fuck, but...
Lip biting. People do it. Men do it sometimes. But women are really masters at it. That said, when I see a black woman do it, black women do it like they normally, like when you do it more, it gets kind of old. But black women that I see, they do it all the time. It never gets old. They just have that natural, when they're intrigued or when they're fascinated, or even when they frown. It sometimes goes, it looks silly when I do it, but the lip biting thing for them is something that it's not a standalone thing. It's something that they do with. I think that the English language sometimes has its shortfalls. Nodding in agreement to let you know that you get us. You know how people do that, you know, they do it automatically. Like when you're talking to someone, you very often you have these people that just keep nodding. Yeah. It's like a robotic, kind of like a robotic thing. Like oh well, they're just nodding basically. But are they really getting me? When I see a black woman do it, and black men too, but this is a video about black women. When a black woman does it, even if she does it frequently, it always follows this the rest of the movements of her face, the eyebrows, the movements of her mouth, the lip biting, when she smiles. again, I keep saying the wave, but that is it for me. It's a very...
Yo, no funny. He making me feel like a whole poem. Like, I've never heard nobody break this down like this.
natural way of having a conversation with someone. It's not like you're talking to a robot. When you talk to a black woman and she nods, then you just know that she's getting what you're saying. And whereas I very often not just guess, but also know when people are not listening. Of course, there are non-black women who are gracious too, but almost every black woman that I see, they have like they make that movement again with the hands that I've seen for the hands on the counter thing and pointing stuff out. But that hand just kind of like goes out of their pocket, and it just they open the zipper and they got a, and then the hand goes inside, and they grab the phone. Hello, Shanice here. Is your name Shanice? That's just coincidence, by the way. When I see that, it's like, oh man, damn, that's so feminine.
What the hell? Yo!
You know, so many things that you can observe about a black woman that are absolutely gracious, and yet they're being absolutely burned in the media and in society. It's a shame. It's a damn shame.
Alright, y'all. Okay. I've never seen anything like that before, and I feel like this is my first reaction to this video. My first reaction off rip is, bruh, you just love you some sisters, and that's okay. Let me tell you something about me. I'm not one of those people that are mad at all white people. Y'all might think that from my videos, but that's not how I am. That's not who I am. I'm not mad at all white people. I'm not mad at all non-black people. Now, with that being said, I know that there's a lot of people that found that video to be offensive, but me personally, I didn't find that video to be offensive. He kind of made me blush a little bit. Like, what was that about? Oh, well, you gonna take that compliment from a white man? Yeah, I'm gonna take a compliment from a white man. There is a line of fetishizing, and I'm not for fetishizing at all. I can't even say the word properly. Fetishizing, not for that at all. Do I think there was some fetishizing in this video? Yeah. For some reason, it was just something so poetic about it. I didn't see it as like fetishizing like a toxic masculine way. I saw it in a way that was like, yo, like, I've been watching you, and like these are the things about you that I just find to be so dope. You know what I mean? Like, say if he was a black guy saying this, you know, it would kind of be like, dang, you just watching me like bite my lips, and you watching my butt and this and that. But those are the things that we like, you know what I mean? Like, you want a man that's gonna pay attention to you and that admires even the littlest, most simplest things about you. So honestly, I personally like this video. I'm subscribed to his channel. I need to see more. Like, I need to see more. Dang, that was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel, I honestly, like, I like to go with my gut. My gut doesn't steer me wrong. Like, I like to go with my gut. I like to go with my heart. My heart and my gut, like I said, it made me smile. It made me blush a little bit. We might have some good game, y'all. This could all be game right now. We know a lot of dudes that got good game, so I'm not just gonna say, oh, because he white, he really meant it. This might be game, but that's some good game right there. I'm just saying. You don't know. This is the internet. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could portray whoever they want to be on the internet. You don't know. But from what he portrayed right here, if he was about 10 years younger, I don't know. Let me read some of the comments actually in his comment section. Someone said, this guy is a sisterologist. Facts. Someone said, a white woman here, black women are closer to the original mother. I'm so happy that they are getting the good attention they deserved. And honestly, when I read a lot of his comments, he got a lot of good feedback from non-black women. This is what we're talking about right now. Let's talk about this, because y'all know people love to say, well, we all, you know, we all bite our lips. Someone said, I feel proud to be a black woman, a black queen. I hope the brothers are watching. I hope so too, girl. But you know what, let me shout out the brothers, because I feel like sometimes we don't give y'all enough credit. I feel like lately a lot of men have been stepping up to the plate, showing black women love. There's always going to be those who want to stay in self-hate, stay in colorism, stay in anti-blackness. They're paying them dust. Like, a lot of people sent me to old boys saying, oh, cheers to more light-skinned babies. Who are you? Where are you? I can't see you. I bet y'all my camera battery had died. I don't remember what was the last thing I said. Let me know what you guys thought about his video. Give this video a giant thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you at the next one.